Hello, people of the internet. I will be going forward and showing you how to do a quick local setup for TortoiseSVN repository for use for your Unity project. So, what we're going to want to do is first install Tortoise. That's kind of an important part, but once you have it installed, we are going to want to create a new folder, and that will be used as our repository. So we'll create the new folder. I will call it test repo. Okay, now we're going to want to right click on it, go to TortoiseSVN, which will be a new option that shows up once you have it installed on your computer, and then we will go to create repository here. There we go. Repository's there. Now, you can have your own file structure, but for the sake of this tutorial, we will just go with the default trunk, branches, and tags folder structure. So we'll just click create folder structure here. And done. Now, if you want to view the folders that are inside, we don't double click and go in here. We get all of this mess, and you even get a readme that says don't mess with this unless you know what you're doing. So we'll just close out of that. You're going to want to right click, go to TortoiseSVN, and head to repo browser. And this is where we can see all the folders of the repository. So we don't need this right now, so we'll just get rid of it. Alright, next you're going to want to create a new Unity project. I have it open already. So what we're going to want to do is go to Edit, Project Settings, then Editor. This will bring up your editor settings in the inspector panel. Now you'll go down to this little version control mode area. You'll see this drop down menu, and you'll want to change it to visible meta files. We will click that, and we will close the project so that it is saved. Then we're going to want to go into the project folder wherever you created it and get rid of this library folder. It's gone. Alright, close that. Now we're going to be putting the Unity project into the repository. So you're going to want to right click on it, go to TortoiseSVN, and go to import. Click import, and it'll give you a list of repository directories. It'll show all your list of repositories that you've had on your computer, and you're going to want to go to, this one's called test repo. So let's see, where is it? We have test repo. Where is test repo trunk? It's not there, so let's backslash, type in trunk, hit OK. And there we have it. It'll have imported them into it. We'll hit OK. Right click on this, go to the repo browser, and you can see in here that in the trunk it now has the folders that were in here. So they're now versioned. Now I'm going to just move this to another area of the computer. Just get it out of the way so I don't get it confused with anything. Throw it in here. Okay. Now, that folder is pretty much only used as like a backup or hard copy. And I mean, since it has nothing in it, it's not exactly important right now. This is just the setup for the project. What you're going to want to do to keep it all versioned is you're going to want to get the working copy out of your repository. Now, to do that, we're going to right click on it and go to SVN checkout, and it'll bring up a menu. Here's the repository, and here's where it's going to put the working copy of the folder, and it just puts WC at the end of the name for working copy. So we shall hit OK. And then OK, and looky here, we have a versioned copy of it. Has a green little check mark. Everything inside of it is all fancy and versioned. Alright, now we're going to want to go back into Unity. We're going to open Other, because we want what we were working on. Gonna go inside the version, and here's the trunk folder. It is now your Unity project, so we'll select this folder and it'll open the project. Now here it is. It's the same thing. It's perfectly fine. Now we don't need to do anything in Unity, but this is just to show it's there, and it recreated your library folder you got rid of. So we'll close it, save, we'll go into the test repository and go under trunk, and see, now there's the library, but it is not added to the repository or versioned yet. So what we're gonna do is do a check-in. So we're going to right click on the versioned folder, and we're going to go to SVN commit. When we click on that, we'll get this little pop-up box, and it'll be all like, hey, these things are non-versioned. Do you want to add them? And you know what? We want them put into the repository, so we'll just hit all. It'll check mark all the files there. Then we're going to hit OK. Once you hit OK, it is going to go through this little process and add all of it back to the repository. Now we'll hit OK. Go to our little repo browser. And it's now at a revision 3 because we've made a couple changes, and it now has the library stuff all in here. So that's how you pretty much go to set up your project into the repository. You don't exactly have to check out like the entire repository. You can check out just the stuff within the trunk folder or wherever you have things stored. But it is now set up, it's versioned, and you can now keep things organized and better recorded locally for your personal projects. Now, with this done, yeah, you're all set locally. Now, if you want to do it online or somewhere else, or have multiple people be able to access it from somewhere else in the world or across town or whatever, there are multiple hosting options that you can find to host your repository online. I'm not covering that in the tutorial or setting it up, because that'll also be up to your teammates or group members' discretion for what type of host you use and whether you even use Subversion or not. So for Subversion hosting, I will leave some links in the descriptor below this video. I'll also leave a link to download Tortoise if you so choose to use it. And with that, have a good day, everyone.